Spinning like a broken record. For a player, you don't know that many major chords. We hang out and then you get bored, and you leave me here like I'm your landlord. You come back and say I'm sorry, boo, and I know you never mean it, gets you in though. Did you call me cause you had to? Cause you know I'd throw your suitcase out the window. I don't need you here to feel good. No, I'm not angry, I got better things to do. Tell your friends I will be just fine. Don't need no therapist, there's nothing like wine. So you're burning with desire. They sure know how to set a girl on fire. I'm not calling you a liar. Honestly, I'm just so tired. I don't need you here to feel good. No, I'm not angry, I got better things to do. Tell your friends I will be just fine. Don't need no therapist, there's nothing like wine. There's nothing like wine. Oh yeah. I don't need you here to feel good. No, I'm not angry, I got better things to do. Tell your friends I will be just fine. Don't need no therapist, there's nothing like wine. Nothing like wine. You're the opposite of me, like sun and rain, and drama on the TV. It's full of pain, but we're the good part, the happy ending. Unexpected plot twist, will you always save me? We're the good part, we never fake it. Even if it hurts, we always say it. Like it just like that. Kinda like it like that. Kinda like it like that.
G'day, ladies and gentlemen, legends of the highest regard and dirty slews, and welcome back to our world adventure here in Microsoft Flight Simulator, here in our Diamond DA40, the little plane could. And this evening, we will be going along on leg number 84 from, got an itchy nose at the last second there, San Salvador de Jujuy to Cordoba. So, Cordoba is in the Sierras Chicas Foothills. And then, of course, also this evening is our, one of our, I don't know, let me try that again from the beginning so that people get all the information required as to me chopping and changing and jumping around the subject like it's a hot frying pan. So this month is Movember, or November, depending on you know. And basically within the Just Some Aussie Gamer channel and across other channels as well, including Brett Plays as well, because I know from his stream earlier today that he is moless. And so am I. I don't know if you can see that on the webcam, but I have no more moustache. I moustache you a question, but I'm shaving it for later. So we are raising money for the Movember Men's Health Charity for this whole month. And what we're going to be doing is every single week, we are going to be doing a dedicated Movember stream. And in those streams, obviously, I encourage people, if they want to make a donation, to donate directly to the link that is available through the chat bot or through the description. However, you are also more than welcome to donate to the channel, and any funds that are donated to the channel during these dedicated Movember streams, 100% is being deposited straight into the Movember team channel account that we have going over there. Outside of these dedicated Movember streams and in every other stream for the rest of the month, 25% of all donations to the channel, on top of any donations that are made to the link, will be donated to the Movember Men's Health Foundation as well. So, if you need an excuse to spend some money, Men's Health. Anyway, if you ever need any more information, or if you need the link or whatever and you can't be bothered clicking on the description, just type in !Movember into the chat and you will always get your piece of information that you need. Right, now, which slews have we got with us this evening? I believe we have Mr. David Jacko, who himself says, hello slews. Like you can talk, David, I think you and Fozzie would take the cake for #1 slews. Metas says, g'day Metas, mate, how you going? Sean Dale says, hello everyone, it'll soon be Christmas. And whilst that is absolutely fantastic news, Sean, it's not fantastic news for the wallet. That's for sure. Blackadder says, morning all, g'day. How you going? Welcome to the stream. Brett Plays says, hey
I
all.
like to do to her. Brett. Something I call a dirty fuzzy.
Oh, thank you very much for that. I'm assuming it was either David or Fozzie who probably put that in. I can't quite see because I'm currently scrolled up, but either way. Where was I? Oh yes, Brett Plays. G'day, mate. So for those of you who haven't caught up with the amazing news, other than the fact that Brett also doesn't have a moustache anymore, so Brett now has memberships available over on his channel. I do highly recommend going and, you know, if you do like his content in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I think he's now just started in Star Citizen as of today as well, go check out what he has to offer, give him some support. As soon as I finish greeting all of you, I will put his link in the chat unless somebody beats me to it. So hint, hint, nudge, nudge, if you want to put ! Brett Plays into the chat, now would be a good time. Anyway. William Kelly says, that thing is a great name. I agree, William. Yes, Sean, absolutely. The servers, well, according to my, the little pop-up that pops up in your sim, according to that, it popped up about 15 minutes ago that said, all servers are back online, to which I went, fuck yeah. There's going to be a disco tonight. William, there's always a disco tonight. I expect to see you popping pills and I don't know what else. Right, where am I? Back into the chat. Let's focus. Come on, focus. Blackadder is sick. He's down with the sickness. Ooh, Calling Pigeon is here. He says, "Hi, little nav mappers. Nice to see you." G'day, Mr. Pigeon. How you going? Welcome to the stream. Dale. Dale says, "I slew, therefore I am." G'day, Danger Bird. How you going? Right, so quite a few people put in Brett plays. Well, there you go. Seems Brett might be a popular man. I mean, we already knew that, but this just confirms it, I guess. And Mr. David Ross says, "Good afternoon." Good afternoon, Mr. Ross. I don't know. Never mind, just pretend you didn't hear that. Yes, Sean, we are all disturbed. That is exactly right. And I'm not changing it either. Because, baby, I was born this way. And no, I'm not going to just strum myself. I'm not going to, what's the word I'm looking for? Whatever. Right. Enough listening to me ramble on. Although it's a pretty mint song, I must say. But, and I'm not talking about the one we're currently listening to either. I have a DA40 that needs to be started, and we have a flight that needs to be done. So, without further ado, and it's definitely not agadoo, do. I should probably, first up, I should probably put the flight plan into little nav map so that it doesn't try and tell me that we're going backwards from where we are. So that would be a good start. There we go. Good start, early learning. Probably a place that I need to visit based on my ability to put things together sometimes. I don't know what I'm going on about anymore, so yeah, cool. Okay, right, so the active runway is 3-4. However, the knots is only wind 5? Yeah, correct. The knots is only wind 5. So you could probably get away with taking off on the other way as well, but I mean, we have 2 entrances and yeah. Basically what I'm saying is it's your prerogative, but anyway. Kangaroo says, "Hi everyone." G'day, Mr. Skippy. Skippy? Yeah, Skippy. I don't know. G'day, Skip. Captain, I don't know. Whatever. I feel like I'm over-analysing everything, which is probably pretty normal anyway. Alright, let's make things happen with my hands.
Jujuy Tower Diamond Victor Hotel. Juliet Sierra Alpha Golf IFR to Cordoba, ready to copy.
I didn't select ATC. Can you bugger off? Excuse me. ATC? Piss off. Not interested in your shit. Excuse me, I just turned it off.
Take off runway 16 climb and maintain 3,000 feet. Departure on 125.13411. Contact ground on 118. Diamond Victor Hotel, Juliet Sierra Alpha Golf, cleared to Cordoba Airport as filed.
My god, I am getting absolutely hammered by the ATC right now from both Com 1 and Com 2. Right. Have you finished now? Good. That was, weird. Very weird. I didn't turn Copilot on, unless that's one of the new, hello? There we go. There we go. I don't know why it's doing that, but whatever. Let it be, etc., etc. Take off the fuel pumps because we're not at a high... Well, I'd say we're not at a high altitude. We're at a relatively... Never mind. There we go. Put some flappage in. Put some lightage in. Oh yeah, I have to set an altitude. Does anybody know what the MSA is for this flight? It's not on. None of the flight assistant is on. G'day Vita, welcome to the stream, mate. Pleasure to have you here, and same to you, Short Round, actually. I just noticed you guys then. Probably because I've spent too much time messing around with things in the sim. Alright, so minimum safe altitude is, I believe, 14 and a half? But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I've never had any of those turned on, Brett, so how one of them ended up being turned on is anyone's guess. But for the moment, I'm just going to enter 14,000 feet into the autopilot, and then if it ends up being not enough, well, you know, whatevs. Everyone is gone, says David. Yeah. They got sick of being referred to as dirty slews, Dave, so they just removed you. That's definitely what happened. Alright. Time for the fashion accessory. And then once we're up in the air, I'll show you what got delivered earlier today. But that's not important right now. Alright. Probably should help if I take the brakes off. Wes says his chat is hidden. I beg your pardon? Wes's chat is hidden. Now there's one that I have never... David, what did you do? I love it how whenever something goes wrong within the chat, it's just like, David. GC Bounds is here. Ladies and gentlemen, GC Bounds is here. Is there a stream this weekend? Yes, there is, Mr. GC Bounds. There is a stream, a cooking stream this Saturday, actually. It was Wes who reminded me. MSA is 9.5. Okay, cool. I can adjust that once we're up in the air to something more normal then. That's so weird. David says he's done nothing, so I have absolutely no idea why Wes is hidden in chat. Certainly not something that would have been done deliberately. It would have been done as a joke. And I certainly didn't do it, so... And David says he didn't do it, so I'm really confused now as to why he's been hidden in chat. That's the next stream you might be able to join. Not a problem, GC Bounds. I understand life gets in the way. It's a thing. Nothing you can do about it, mate. Except, you know, ride the wave. By the way, if you see me sucking on something, I've got maple syrup candy in my mouth because I needed a bit of a sugar pick-me-up before the stream. I was starting to flag for some reason. I think I may have taken the workouts a little bit too far the last couple of days because the energy levels were a bit crash. But we've solved the problem now. Thanks to the amazing qualities of maple syrup. Plus, it gives you guys some ASMR to enjoy. So, I mean, I feel like it's a win-win situation. Okay, let's hit it. And then once you're up in the air, I'll try and figure out why Wes is hidden. And if I can even see where Wes is hidden. The only other person who it could have been was Fozzie, but Mr. Fozzie is not here at this current point in time, so I can't even ask him if he may have hidden Wes as a joke. Heading to school right now, you're excited for Forza Horizon 5. Trust me, GC Bounds, you are not the only one. Pretty sure there is a huge amount of people who are currently in this stream who are extremely pumped for Forza Horizon 5. I know I'm definitely one of them. Eight days until the release. Aha! GC Bounds. I can play it in 4 days' time. Which is why I'm streaming it in 4 days' time. Fantastically lovely view as we Properson? As we take off. Maybe that's the best choice of words. Alright, just bear with whilst I sort out all my auto-piloting. Auto-pillaging. Like that. And then we've got enough speed in so we can bring the flappage up. Always make sure to bring your flappage up. Nothing worse than your flappage hanging around the place. Alright, oh yes, I was going to adjust the altitude and then I was going to try and figure out why Wes is hidden. So let's go with 11.5. Like so. And then YouTube Studio. Yeah, he's okay. So he's listed in hidden users. There you go. That's interesting. Very interesting. But that should solve the problem now. So you're getting it on November 11th, GC Bounds, or your birthday is on November 11th? In which case, how old are you? I mean, you don't have to tell me that. But, you know, question that people usually ask. My guess is probably 95 years old. Ooh, I was slightly off, just 80 years off there. My apologies there, GC Bounds. Wes, if you can hear us, you should be unhidden. And I have no idea why you were hidden. Oz Flight Simmer is turning 118 tomorrow. No, that's impossible, Wes, because I never ever pin anyone when they donate, because I don't actually know how to do it. So My guess is, well, and this is only my guess because the power of deduction hasn't come there and I actually haven't a chance to ask the bloke, but at the moment, Fozzie seems to be the criminal in this situation. But, yeah. I will let you know once Mr. Foz jumps in at some point, which I'm assuming he may do at some point, otherwise I don't know. But at the moment, yeah, he's the one who the police are going to be questioning Wes about the whole situation. Well, that's exactly right, Wes. That's how I came to that conclusion, and that's why I asked David first up, because it is kind of the thing that David would do for a joke. So, no offense there, Dave. It's just, you know, you can probably understand why I asked. You say that, Wes, and yet if you look through the truck stream bloopers, I spent half a stream asking who ran me into a sign, and it wasn't until I made those bloopers that I actually discovered the person who was denying it the whole stream was the person who committed the crime. So... next stream, GC Bounds, is this time tomorrow. So I shall see you then, I assume. Yeah, exactly, Sean. That's exactly right, mate. You know, if I'm going to be I mean, who knows? It could have just been YouTube being YouTube. There's probably a higher possibility of that being the case than with any of the other people having blood on their hands or being a criminal. But you know. No worries, GC Bounds, mate. Enjoy your day at school. Try not to let them work you too hard there, good sir. And I'll see you tomorrow. If I keep going, Sean Dale, you can call me Jeff Bezos. In fact, let's just message the Foz. Because it says he's playing Microsoft Flight Simulator. And he asked me for the flight plan, so I'm actually very surprised by the fact that he's not here. Now there is a video I would pay money to see. Barbie versus Ken, I mean David Jacko. Maybe he actually decided to get some sleep, Wes. Seeing as he claims that he likes to sleep, but then he's always around when we're around. Right. Cool. So, just having a quick look at little nav map here. See what we're going to be getting up to on this evening's flight. It's all pretty straight, really. Just go? Well, I don't know. Hang on, what? Pay you? I never said anything about paying you, Wes. Hey, Stu is here. G'day, Stu, mate. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fantastically. Also, it's probably time to show off to the absolute legends what arrived today. So you guys made this happen. I'm hoping it shows up. Right, good to see the green screen's doing its job, I guess. So you guys made that possible, so guess what? I now have an F7 key that works. And I also have a letter P that works and a letter L that works. It's nice. It's very nice, actually. Wes, I got a Logitech G915 keyboard, so the wireless one. Simply because, for two reasons. A, macros. B, wireless means I can have a keyboard for cooking on the fly, where I can actually move the keyboard to where I am, which is going to be extremely beneficial. And I took apart the old thermal take, cleaned out all the bits and pieces of the individual keys, so I'm hoping that it will be a good backup keyboard for future usage, whether it be for specific keys or whatever in the future. As you know, it doesn't need all the keys to work, so that's fine, kind of thing. Yeah, so Brett, I had a Logitech keyboard before I had my so before my thermal take I had a Microsoft X4 or something keyboard, and prior to that I had a Logitech, and it only lasted about 2 years and it went completely shit. So that's why for the last, 2 keyboards I've stayed away from Logitech. But now, when I saw this, I was just like, you know what? It's time to give them another shot, see what they're up to. Seems like a good thing. So it's a Logitech G915 Blackadder. It's a much nicer keyboard than the thermal take one, I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking of using macros for as well, Wes, is changing views, so I can change the views when I'm doing cooking on the fly. Hey, Metas, with the donation. 35 minutes in, I'm wondering if that's a record for the streams to have a donation so early on. Metas, thank you so much, mate. You are an absolute legend. But you kind of knew that, so don't get too much of a big head, Metas, okay? But thank you very much. Appreciate it a lot, mate. Especially with cooking on the fly coming up this weekend. And the fact that we're doing Movember. That money will go straight to Movember. The reason I say cooking on the fly this weekend is because, well, I just know that if you're prepared to support that early on, it goes to a good cause, no matter what ends up occurring from it. But, of course, tonight, it goes to Movember. Anyway, William Kelly says, do you have a stream deck? Not yet, but it's coming. Just, I need to check the tracking number, see where it's at. It's definitely on its way, though. Definitely on its way. as is a powered USB hub, so that I can plug all this stuff in, because I have no more USB ports left. Yes, William, a Stream Deck XL, correct. Correct. So what I'll be doing, as I explained earlier on about how if you donate to the channel during these specific Movember streams, 100% will go straight to Movember. What I'll be doing is, I believe, don't quote me on that, but I believe I put a Movember section in the Discord. If I haven't, I will at the end of the stream. And basically what will occur is at the end of every stream, I will put the receipt for the fact that I've passed the donation on to the Movember. And of course, you guys will be able to click on the link anyway and see that the money has gone straight into the Movember group, team, page, whatever. Powered USB hubs are essential. Yeah, so I tried using a non-powered USB hub, and it basically screwed Microsoft Flight Simulator to the hilt. So I was like, well, I definitely need a powered one then to make sure that we don't have issues with crashing and all that sort of stuff. William says, I got the standard and it works great for views and autopilot. So, William, the whole reason for me getting it will be for that, as well as just, you know, streamlining the loading up of all the software that's required and behind the scenes stuff required for a stream, having access to have it over on the table when I'm doing a cooking on the fly, so I can change cameras, I can change which microphone is active, how many microphones are active, that sort of stuff was the reason why I got it. And massive I know he's not currently here because he's enjoying his time out of lockdown, but a huge shout out to Black Evo or Semi-Solid Jet, depending on who, or Ornate Cornet, depending on which particular username he's using at the time, because he's the one who actually donated the money to enable that to happen. And then it was an absolutely amazing combination of Metas and Fozzie and Wes and Tony, a couple of others as well. I think Sean was one of them as well, and Shane was probably in there too, and I'm pretty sure Drew was as well, that made the keyboard and the powered USB hub happen. So now all I have to do is I have to make this cooking on the fly the best cooking on the fly ever, because the USB hub and all that is currently at the Australia Post hub in the suburb I live in, so it should be being delivered sometime in the next day or two. You know, you would think so, seeing as it's literally around the corner from where I live, sitting there waiting to be delivered. And if that occurs, that means that finally, for the first time ever on Cooking on the Fly, going to have multiple camera angles, which is going to be hopefully good. Yep. Oh, they're coming already, Wes. Damn, I haven't even got to the post office with the tablet yet, mate. You're too fast for me. You're too fast. This is really quite annoying as well, just continuously flying through the clouds. Has anyone got a good cruising altitude that they can suggest, whether it's a little bit lower, a little bit higher? That would be greatly appreciated so that we can actually see something. You're at 14 and you're at the tops of the clouds. Ah, okay, Wes, that makes more sense. I was going to say, damn, boy, you know how to move. But no, that's cool, mate. All good. That makes more sense. Alright, so if you're at 14 at the tops of the clouds, I'm going to go to 15 just to, you know, be that guy. Cool. Alright, so that should climb us out of the clouds, which will be good. Hey, Cheddar Bob's in the Hawk. Except it's not showing up as a Hawk, so that's concerning. I'm going to be back in 2 seconds. I'm going to show you something specifically, Wes. Alrighty, we are back, and Wes. That's what'll be coming to you, good sir. Your conversation just reminded me to go and get it out, so now that it's out, I can get it all nicely and tightly wrapped up and packaged up and bubble wrapped and padded and all that, so that Australia Post can't screw it up for you. Cheddar Bob says, hi everyone, g'day mate, welcome to the stream, hope you are doing awesome. And Garwin is here as well. He says good morning, evening, but screw everyone who's in the afternoon, obviously, so that's cool. G'day Garwin, mate, welcome to the stream, hope you are doing well. Now, that brings me to another questione. With the maple syrup and with the Cheetos Flamin' Hot that mac and cheese that Garwin sent me, would you guys rather, A, I make a second video and upload it and you guys can watch it, or B, I incorporate the taste testing of those items into tomorrow night's stream? Can you put some fruit chocks in my package that you're sending me? I don't need a PC headset. I've got my Bluetooth headset. The problem is that wearing it with glasses any more than 3 hours and it causes my head to hurt, which is why I wear these for a stream. But outside of streaming, I have a proper PC headset. So I'm all good there, Wes. But thank you. But I'll take some fruit chocks. Absolutely. Let me know if there's anything Victorian that you can't get your hands on and I'll send it with your tablet. The later answer B, the stream idea, tomorrow's stream, incorporate into the stream. Okay, so it looks like I'm incorporating it into the stream. Awesome. No, cheers. That helps greatly. So, tomorrow evening, I probably won't have the green screen operating for that reason. Can't find ones that don't hurt your head. I actually need to. Hang on, I'm going to have to take these out, otherwise I'm going to take the whole computer with me. I actually need to. I need to try these. These are my old Steel Series from yonks ago. Like, ages ago, but I need to try these and see what they are like, but they need a good clean before I go trying them, because they've been sitting on a shelf for probably 10 years. Try some of that syrup standalone. You can taste a slightly smoky hint. Yeah, so I absolutely will do that, Garwin. I just figured, seeing as I'm going to be opening maple syrup, I should also be trying it on pancakes. Yeah. Your JBLs suck as far as the microphone goes? Yes, Garwin. Yes, they do. I can confirm that to be the case, seeing as you're about as audible as somebody who's underwater drowning whenever you're in Discord. Looking at Steel Series, I mean, look, the other question is, I don't even know if those work anymore after sitting on a shelf for 10 years. Simply the reason I stopped using them is because I had I got the Bluetooth over ears. So, you know, I use them for the gym and all those things. But I really should try those Steel Series and just see what they're like. Sean says, I miss those cold winter streams with the sheep behind you. Will you start a golden oldie channel? Sean, it's only been 5 months, not 5 years. But I might pull out the stocks one day just for the lols and hang a sheep from behind me again, and maybe next winter I'll do it just to bring back some nostalgia for Sean. Just hang a sheep behind me and... I should probably just clean up those and give them a shot now, really. Like... Speaking of which, I'm pretty sure my washing machine's going to need stuff taken out into the onto the drying clothes hanger thingamajiggy in a moment anyway, so that might be a good opportunity for me to go and get some cloths and clean up those and plug them in and see what happens. I wouldn't expect anything else though from Sennheiser Blackadder. Wouldn't expect anything else from Sennheiser. They're amazing. The old sheep days where we were all snuggled up together. I mean, I don't remember snuggling up to anyone, but obviously David has a different recollection of the way the streams operated back in the day. Don't worry, Sean, I can tell you what happened yesterday. You woke up and then you went to sleep. I mean, it's not like I have a camera watching you, so I can only pinpoint the details of what most people do. I didn't say it was a foolproof explanation. No, but that sucks, bro. It really does. I mean, Garland, I'm going to say that 9 times out of 10 when you go into the kitchen, you're probably going in there for food. Just by the process of deduction, I came to such a phenomenal inclusion. Inclusion? Yeah, no, conclusion. Whatever. I'm including some conclusions. Conclusionception. Never mind, I'll just forget that I never just... Can somebody edit that out? Alright, I'm going to go sort out this washing machine. I shall return in, I don't know, a couple of minutes. It should only take me. back. I'm just going to be cleaning up these headphones. Turns out that when you put your doona in the washing machine, or your duvet, or whatever bloody hell you guys might call it in your country, turns out that it tends to hold a lot of water when you go to take it out of the washing machine. And that was quite a lot more difficult to get out than I expected it to be. But it's all good. It's out, it's in the dryer. The dryer's probably like, why have you put a swimming pool in me? Well, sorry. It's the enjoyment of having a dog is that you have to wash things like bed sheets on a much more regular basis, including the doona. Even though the doona is completely protected, things still manage to make their way through, I guess. Is probably the best way of putting it. Right. Now, the million-dollar question is, do I ever change my jumper, says my sister. Absolutely I do. Absolutely I do. Probably change my jumper about as much as you change your hair colour. Alright, well they've cleaned up pretty good, so I guess the question is now is, do they sound any good and can I even figure out how to plug them in? And the bigger question is, how good do they sound? Are they actually any good? How comfortable will they be after, a long stream, etc, etc. So, I will say this, the cable is lengthy. Very, very lengthy. Right, so... Right. That's headphone, that's microphone. Well, I don't need microphone because I already have a microphone. Probably shits all over the microphone, including this headset. So... Right and left. I get the feeling that this may not be comfortable after a while, but at the moment it seems okay, so I'll go with it. Although the cable is massive. So much overhang and dangle. Do I like your Ranger hair? I can't really see it very well off of a YouTube profile picture. I'll be honest with you there, Kamal. I'll be honest with you. Can I pick up VOR at 14,000? Using VORs to navigate. No idea, William. I know that doesn't help you in any way, shape, or form. But check Facebook? Okay, I'll check Facebook. You have that same issue, David? Yeah, it's a real problem. Alright, checking Facebook, Kamal, for you. Live on stream, I'm checking my sister's Facebook profile picture. Did you do that hair color today, Kamal, or...? Just wrap it around a couple of times, then chuck some undies on, you're good to go. Or let it drag behind. Either one, I guess. Yeah, I don't mind the Ranger look, Kamal. I'm assuming that was your project of today. You did it today. It took a lot of work. There was a moment you thought you were going to shave your head. Right, so then I could have just nicknamed you Britney Spears, I guess. It's, I must say, it is quite disappointing having such cloudy weather, and I blame Kamel wholeheartedly for her presence bringing such cloudy weather. Can't see anything of what's going on in the ground below us. You know, who knows what could be occurring down there. Try to darken the mood. Yeah, thank you very much. You went out to lunch today with half Ranger, half blue hair. Oh. Okay, so you were like a popsicle stick then. 2 different flavours. Depends which side you lick. We're passing some high peaks now, according to little nav map. I see. Well, I don't actually see it all, but you know what? Never mind. Was a look. The look of love. That's the look. That's the look. Blue hair on one side, red on the other. Hashtag red hair don't care. Isn't that the thing that they use on Instagram or something when people just dye their hair red? David says, I can't see anything. Let's hope there's no mountains. Okay, Oz Flight Simmer reincarnated then. It's orange, not red. I see. Cool. No worries. As you can see, I'm a real hair expert. And colours expert as well. You need dessert, do you? Garland says, let's hope the weather is better later when I get to refly it. Garland, I hope so too, mate. I really do. I'll tell you right now, these headphones, the sound quality is shit. Sounds like somebody's singing to me in a empty can of tinned chickpeas. And I'm listening to them in the empty can of tinned chickpeas that's attached by a string. Little Navmap is lying. Why you always lying? Why you lying? At least make hummus with the chickpeas. Oh, there's no actual chickpeas. Sorry to disappoint you. So what are you going to have for dessert? Let's make everyone in the chat hungry. Are you going to chef something up, or are you just going to eat a chocolate bar? Like, what are you feeling? mango icy pole, hey? Let's see. How much does a mango? Yeah, these headphones do not sound good at all. So I'm just going to switch back if you give me a couple of seconds here, legends. That's what you get for 10-year-old gaming headset. It's got the it's so old. It's even got the one plug for the microphone slot, one plug for the headphone slot. It's not even USB. That's how old it is. So I guess I shouldn't really be surprised at the lack of quality of audio that is coming through. David Jacko normally goes for 10 seconds. I feel like that's a little bit too much information for the stream, David, but then I remember about some of the things that I've said on stream and never mind. Do some aerobatics? No. Aerobatics will not be occurring. The fun in these flying streams is the amazing scenery we get to see, except we just don't get to see it right now because you brought all the dark clouds with you. Black Evo says, G'day, Mr. Black Evo. How you going there, mate? Hope you're doing well. Got back from your first day out of ISO, I see. And what was it like? Was it weird to be back as a fully functioning member of society, or? William says, low VORs have only a 40-mile range, so that's why learning while flying. Well, William, you're learning more than what I knew about VORs, so there you go. Tony says, hi Bryce, just wanted to say hi, hope you are well. Thank you very much, Tony, I'm doing fantastically, hope you are doing the same. Gil says, hi Black Evo, hi Kamal, and hi Mr. Jacko. G'day. And Mr. Inspector T69, or Inspector69 is here, ladies and gentlemen. G'day, Mr. Inspector. Just don't inspect me, please. Black Evo played flog, went to a pub, and saw some mates. I should probably look into how to do VOR. I mean, I know it's a phasing out technology, but yeah. No worries, Tony. All good, mate. Thank you very much for popping your lovely face in and saying g'day. And look after yourself, mate. Hopefully catch up again soon. Feels so weird to not have a moustache. Very, very weird. I'm not consuming my facial hair whenever I eat something. It removes some of the flavour, unfortunately. David Jacko's cheating the dirty slew. He changed the weather because he needs to see the stuff. That's exactly right, Sean. You can't eat breakfast at dinner time without facial hair. How far into the flight are we? Not actually that far, probably, Black Evo. Probably less than an hour. So, I mean, if you want in, there's a good airport coming up, a relatively major airport that we're going to be flying over, which is San Miguel de Tucumán, which is, if that disappears, Sierra Alpha November Tango. Why don't I just fly under the clouds? Because what we have below us come out is mountainous terrain. And the cloud is covering some of that mountainous terrain. So what occurs in that situation is we fly into the side of the mountain, which is not ideal. Josh Manchester says, I hear you come from a land down under. I do. Can't you hear the thunder? Well, actually, no, I can't. There isn't currently any, but, you know. You'll fly the whole leg later? Okay, no worries, Black Evo, all good. A slew is where you press Y and slew all over the place. Just having some food and getting stuff ready for tomorrow, as they have put me on call for tomorrow now. Yay. I see. And would that be... I think you were telling me that usually if they put you on call, that you can basically be guaranteed that they'll need you. Sorry, Kamal, you're not allowed to use that word because you don't play the sim. So you're exempt. The maximum time of imprisonment for committing the crime of using the word slew without the sim is 10 years. And you will stand trial in front of the jury of David Jacko, Leonard Rapier, Black Evo, and Sean Dale. Found it funny, you finally get freedom, now you have to sit at home all day waiting for a phone call. It's almost like they timed it like that for you, Black Evo, isn't it? Really? It's just sort of like they went, oh yeah, isn't that guy now free? Yeah, let's fuck up his day. Father Serenity? What are you in Bonnie Doon? Or is it because I stopped talking for 2 seconds? No, Black Evo, the only person who's got microphones and cameras everywhere is me. You don't need to be worried about that business, company. Yeah, exactly. You know where mine are. So unless said company has decided to tap into my cameras and microphones, well, yeah. Yeah, miles of fluffy clouds. Do you want to take a spoonful and just eat some fairy floss, or? Isn't that what Melbourne Cup Day is for, David? Beers and eating and hanging out with people. Supposedly there's like a horse race on or something as well, but I don't know. Bayou Rose or Rosé? Rosé? No. Buy your own rosé. So am I. I haven't worked since September. Yeah, just somebody. Now you're just somebody that we used to know. Somebody. Here's an idea, Kamal. Save $10 from your new job that you just started to buy a bottle of rosé. Just an idea. You don't have to go with it necessarily, but just putting it out there. And yet you play Skyrim. Kamal, on these streams we're donating to Movember, not to your wine addiction. Maybe you should start streaming yourself if you want to buy some wine. Jerry, 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 Jerry. You want to make a cooking YouTube channel but you're shy. Well, the only way to overcome that is to make a YouTube cooking channel. Why does David Jacko have a spanner next to his name? Because he's a bit of a spanner. No, because he's a mod. And he's here to fix everyone. You're fussy with your carbo. The fact that you called it a carbo. Yeah, so, oh yeah, spanner equals wrench, William. Yeah. Yes, you do, David. Yes, you do. You're a fixer. As long as you're not a match fixer. Unless you can give me some good tips for the Melbourne Cup, in which case I will tell them that I didn't hear it from you. Sean says, I found going to the naturalist beach solved all shyness. I'm thinking Sean means the nudist beach, but either Sean's phone or YouTube is G-rated. So it's now the naturalist beach. Yeah, but you see, Wes, it's not English, it's Italian. So, how's your Italian? Is it better than your English, or...? Garland. But David's going to chuck a bet on tomorrow Avo. So he's going to obviously have some smashed Avo tomorrow. I don't know what he's taking bets on in relation to that. I can only assume that it's how quickly he can eat the smashed Avo, or how many houses he could have bought instead of eating that plate of smashed Avo. Could be a bit of both. Wes says, fine, I love pasta with yummy sauce that tastes awesome. It's very descriptive, Wes. My sister's texting me saying, David Jacko put me in a timeout, I can't comment. Yes, I'm aware of that. She did say, why does David have a spanner next to his name? She says you're an asshole, David. Gowan says, I will send you an old French-Canadian recipe you can make for the syrup. Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely. That means I can, because I've got, when I like to buy the protein pancake mix. So that just means I can save some protein pancake mix for breakfast as opposed to cooking some extra for the stream. So that's, yeah, if I can make something else that goes better with the syrup, I'm fucking down. Especially if I'm going to have it from the expert in that particular maple syrup, which is Garland. Correct, Black Evo. My sister is also a chef. Well, Blackadder, Garland claims that this maple syrup that he sent me is better than Canadian maple. So, if the Canadian maple syrup, Canadian maple leaf lollies that he sent me is anything to go by, we're on a pretty good trajectory right now. When are we getting a sibling cook-off? The problem with a sibling cook-off, Black Evo, is that somebody who's unbiased needs to be available to taste. Sorry, we don't preach hate on these streams. So, I mean, Black Evo, I guess what I'm saying is if you're offering to judge, yeah, I'll be happy to do a sibling cook-off. Now she's asking if I timed her out. You can judge? Alright, Black Eva, I'll tee something up with her then. Maybe I can get her involved. I don't know what her availability would be like, but maybe I can get her involved in the cooking on the fly, have her as my sous chef. Tis but a mystery, the universe times out whoever it wants. That's exactly right, Black Evo. She can drive better than me. Oh, I don't know. She did flip a truck. Mind you, I've done that before. So, can she cook better? No. I will confidently say that I'm a better cook. You'll probably tell me that I'm full of shit, but can I get evaporated milk? Well, no, because it's completely disappeared. No, she has not been a chef as long as I have been. She's only been a chef for a couple of years. You want to have a cook-off with me? Yeah, of course, because David used to be a chef. Damn, now that lockdown's over, Dave, maybe I can have you as a special guest on Cooking on the Fly as well. I mean, my missus is going to be a special guest over on my chef channel for one of the tasting videos we're doing, and I'll probably have my sister as a special guest, and Black Evo's going to judge mine and my sister's cook-off, and I might have her as a special guest, so why not have David as a special guest and maybe have him tasting some ingredients with me at the same time. It hasn't quite clicked with me yet that we're out of lockdown and Metro and Regional allowed to mingle with each other again. Yes, you're free, now behave yourself. Not that I ever behave myself and I'm the person who's streaming, but, you know, do as I say, not as I do. Now, what the hell were you texting me about, Kamel? Just agreeing that we should do a cook-off. Yeah, absolutely we should. What are we going to cook off, though? Oh, I can imagine it's great being out of lockdown, David. I mean, I'm not so much feeling weird about being out of lockdown. What I am sort of feeling weird about is the fact that I can enter Metro and Metro can enter me. Yeah, that was poorly worded, but you know what I mean, kind of thing. And that's the weird part, because that's been so off limits for so long over the last 18 months. Black Evo's going to be the unbiased judge, Kamel. I know how to make Black Evo happy. I just put something I put in the dish has to be smoked. Kamal, this is not... You need to understand, this is not a competition of who he likes better. You want to do a cook-off, and he says he's going to be an unbiased judge. He's literally going to base his decision on the food about what he's tasting. Whether or not he likes me better is irrelevant, because the food has nothing to do with who he likes better. The food speaks for itself. You know, I have chef mates who I like. They're absolutely ripper blokes, great blokes, etc. But if I've got money to spend on a night out, I'm probably going to go to an upmarket restaurant. Why? Because the food's better. You have a good cheesy sausage you can use. Has he not showered for a few days? Oh, hang on. 2 seconds, guys. Just, oh my God. No, just because somebody started setting off fireworks and Star was looking at me like, what's going on? But she's all good. Just wanted to make sure that she was okay. Yeah, I can walk on the clouds, I can walk on water. I'm just a man of many, many abilities and many skills. Oh yeah, of course, because you don't live very far from me. Of course, Roxy would have lost her mind at those, whereas Star's already back asleep. She looked at me, I walked over to the door, she came up behind me, and then she's just like, oh well, it's obviously not concerning, went straight back to bed. Is she breathing in partner's ear again continuously, or? Oh, she's asleep now. Did she not hear those fireworks that just went off? Or did you not hear those fireworks that just went off? Ah, okay. Whoa! Those wasabi peanuts, as you get to the bottom of the jar where all the flavour has fallen to, is just... Oh, music, yes. Thank you, Shane. Sorry, didn't realise that it had stopped. Thank you very much. What the... That was weird. Don't know if that was in my eyes or if it was an actual thing, but anyway. My eyes, they cannot see. Currently, still can't... I'm amazed this weather is still cloudy. It's so annoying, actually. Okay, so it wasn't just me who saw that. Awesome. Cheers for that, Black Evo. I thought I was going insane. Clouds have this neat thing of being all cloudy and such. Really? There you go. $12,000-foot thick of clouds. Is it raining or anything though down underneath the clouds, or is it literally just the clouds are being annoying? It looks amazing without clouds. Should I go to, should I enact the weather gods and change the weather for a little bit, and then obviously bring it back when we come to landing time? Are you saying that you are the weather god, David, or...? I thought you said it looked amazing without clouds. It's Flatsville. Are you all good there, Blackadder? Are you just joining in the craziness enacted in these streams? If you can't beat them, join them, sort of thing, yeah? So out over there in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. Then she stood in the doorway. Anyway, those are the Andes that we flew over, you know, quite a few streams back now. Blackadder, I feel like this sickness that you're getting over has taken over part of your consciousness, and you've decided to just join in. You know, I sing, Wes sings. Why not? Let's. Then we can have the Microsoft Flight Simulator World Adventure / Cooking on the Fly, the musical. Karaoke with Wes. Is that your new YouTube channel, Wes? It's going to be Karaoke with Wes. It'll either be a hit or... Actually, no, it might be a hit. So anyway, I feel like now the MSA is no longer 9,500 feet. It's just a feeling that I've got. What happened to the clouds? I enacted God mode and I removed them. David, if you're gonna become a member for Karaoke with Wes while flying and pay $10,000 a month for that, why don't you just donate $10,000 to Movember? Boy. Yes, I could have done that all along, but there is an element of realism to these streams. If you actually read the description, you would see that it literally states we will be flying in live time and live weather unless the scenario that is put in front of us means that we have to change it. So the scenario was put in front of us that sort of meant that I had to change it, and the fact that we couldn't see shit. So I did. So Black Ever says, so let's say 12,000 foot thick clouds as far as you can see with a visual horizon of 200 nautical miles at 0.5 grams of water per cubic meter. That's 250,863,178 tons of water. That's quite moist. That is quite moist. Tony Robinson stayed in the house you currently live in while he was filming Horrible Histories. Really? There you go. Yes, yes, I know you guys like your things moist. Moister than an oyster. You like moist smoked meat? Oh, David, you and those emojis. You just landed at sane? I'm sorry, Will, I don't quite understand. Sane? There's nothing sane in these streams, ever. I feel like a mistake has been made. You shouldn't have landed there. But no worries, mate. You have a good one. Look after yourself. Stay safe. Don't do anyone I wouldn't do. And hopefully catch you tomorrow or something in a stream. David Jacko's the Greek chorus. Let's see. Oh. Credit where credit's due on that call, though, there, Kamal. I feel like that's not a bad, well, probably one of the better ones you've done in life. So funny, Stars popped her head up and she can obviously smell someone or something that's driven past or walked past the house, or you know, one of the neighbours is out the front of their house or whatever, because their little nose is pointed towards the garage door and it's just like in Bewitched, it's just like twitch, 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 and she's, you know, like, what can I smell? You and your amazing sense of smell, hey? Over, eh? Hello. Hello. It's an elbow bump. It's a COVID elbow bump, Kamal. You finished Squid Game, not sure what the hype was about? Oh, really? Oh. Hello. You want up, do you? But if you come up, you're going to be a little spaz for 30 seconds and then you're just going to jump back down because that's what you like to do. Because you are a nutcase. People are going nuts over it because they go nuts over everything from South Korea. Ever since K-pop. Snorri McSnoreface, you are. You are Snorri McSnoreface. Your whole power just went out, Dave. You know what I need to get her? You know those footrests? I need to get her a footrest that I can have right next to me here when I'm streaming, so she can be right next to me instead of over on the couch, so she has two options. I feel like that might be a good investment. Just so she doesn't have to try and sit on me, because she's 13 kilos of dog. It's pretty, gets pretty heavy. Yeah, she's incredibly tolerant and chilled out with people she knows, Kamel. It's just people that she's not regularly familiar with that she tends to get a bit edgy, which is fair. You wanting to come back up, are you? I would suggest not licking the seasoning that's on my pants because it's wasabi. It's probably not going to do your tongue any good. Just saying. Come on. Come on. Oh, you weigh so much, doggo. Hang on. Let me get a proper grip on you. Get your face out of my face. I don't want your dog breath in my face. Oh, Jesus. Careful where you're putting your foot, Star. Bloody hell. Stop trying to attack your tail whilst you're on me. Stop. You're a nutcase. You are a nutcase. Like parents, like dogs, you know? Aha, I got you in this position now. Now what you gonna do? I'm gonna try and bite my hand instead. Thanks for that. Cheeky little shit. Belly rub? Belly rub. Your breath stinks. And a mint. Whoop. Not to fall off me. I think she already gets all the treats from me anyway, come on. I need to get another webcam and have it star cam. I'm warning you, don't lick any wasabi seasoning you see. It's not going to go well on your little tongue. How long till the destination? Hello again. I'll let you know as soon as I finish being attacked. That far.
Everything feels so abstract. Yeah, it's complicated. What you say, the way you act. Well, it makes me so confused. I don't know what to do anymore. Can't you just make up your mind? My heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there's a fight when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines. Even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you wanted to, 'cause baby I don't wanna be.
So at the moment, my sim is reloading with a black screen. So there's been a black screen for a little bit. So this could be interesting to see if we even get a restart at this point, or whether we need to shut down and restart again. Hello, Star. Can you not smack your head into my microphone, please, darling? Thank you. Alright, I'm going to potentially be back in a couple of minutes because this sim is not restarting.
It's not too late to be heard, so tell me what I need to know. Tell me what I need to know. And stop this charade.
See you later, Josh, mate. Sorry that the stream ended like this. And g'day, Navid, if you are still here. We're having issues with the sim. It crashed to desktop and then crashed to desktop again. Oh, it's my sister who's going. Okay, good riddance. As soon as it gets to the Black Shark AI screen, it crashes to desktop. It's been fine up until now, since the sim update. I only have payware items in the community folder at the moment anyway, and they've all been updated.
I'm buzzing, let's drink up. Your death look like big fun. Come on, let's get it on. Like that orphan gate.
You know what I like to do to her? Something I call a dirty fuzzy.
Give me something. I know that you want it. Come on, give me something. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey.
It's actually made it to the loading screen this time, but we're still waiting. At this point, I'm going to load in just as you guys are arriving in Cordoba.
Let's go. Show me the car where you turn me on. The way you tell me you want me down. Done it, I done this before you fall. I won't catch you, don't know I'm stalling. Cause you love to have them all crying. Calling me sweet, telling me you need me. But I'm from a city that's high school. I give them this anymore, I go. Cause you a bad money, she don't love money. She break grass real fast like conman. Wanna swim down to the deep end. Wanna know all my secrets, honestly. Can you keep it real? Cause honestly, I can tell that you're real fond of me. Baby, don't be shy, I can see it in your eyes. I've been running around. Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I don't understand you, how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I don't understand you, how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Take it, baby, I ain't scared to take it. Oh, and maybe when I take it, oh, I feel it coming down too strong. Cause I want ya, and it's hard to resist. Cause I need ya, and it's hard, baby, yeah, cause I believe ya. Hold me tight, holding on tonight. Oh, don't cover, no get to you clean and proper. Way I move, I know you can love her. You gon' have me on your mind forever. Ever, thanks, baby. Turn it down, make it sweet and ready. Go slow, keep it nice and steady. Know that you've been keeping patience. Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand you, how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand you, how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Show me the car where you turn me on. The way you tell me you want me down. Pick it up, why you tryna find the pieces when you rip it off? Why I like when you sit when you take it off? And you know that I'm bad. Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it, how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night? Too bad, I've been sticking on your mind. I know you like it how I rock it from behind. I know you stand it, how you taking all my time. Left, right, can you take it all night?
All right. Let's go. Yeah, I've already had those issues ever since the last sim update. Aussie, I have those issues on an almost daily basis when I first try to load into a location for the first time of the day. I run into that problem. What are you doing, Star? Oh yeah, probably because I'm speaking away from the microphone. However, let me just check that the crash to desktop didn't mess with anything else either once I get this autopilot set up.
Sierra Alpha Golf is type Diamond at 41 miles southeast of Sierra Alpha Echo Foxtrot 2600.
Stop.
Request flight
I'm not
follow.
allowed to be down there with the cables. We've been over this. I turned off this. Star.
Squawk 1627 Diamond Sierra Alpha Golf.
Turned off the ATC. See, now it keeps turning ATC flight communications on by default in my sim as I load up, even though all you guys saw that in the previous, I turned that off. So, how's the volume now there, guys? Is it any different? Is it better? Is it worse? What are we looking at? Better? Yeah, it helps if I actually speak in the direction of the microphone, which is just there, as opposed to how I was, which was over there. Funny about that, eh? Yep, they just keep trying, but they can pick up, as far as I'm concerned. I think the problem may have been potentially caused by me, because I forgot that I had my video editing software open in the background, and that was probably playing havoc with the GPU. Which of course caused the crash, and then the first two times I tried to load it back up, I still didn't realize I had that program open, and then as soon as I closed that program, the sim loaded up fine. So I think it may have been caused by that, but I've never had an issue with that program being open before whilst the sim is open, so I'm assuming it's something related to the latest sim update, something to do with stability, I don't know. As I said, it's never been a thing for me before that my editing software has caused a crash to desktop. Ever. So, who the knows? As we know, whenever they do a update, we always get new features. Not necessarily features that we want, but we get new features. So that's cool. It's all good. Pretty sure I need to update my graphics card drivers anyway, so I'll do that at the end of the stream, because that could also have been the problem in the fact that the GPU drivers are not up to date, and then the sim didn't like that, alongside the fact that it was open in the film editing software, and it just sort of went, you know what, screw you, mate. What do you think we are? And it just went, bye! Yeah, so hopefully the new update for the GPU Not, well, you know, as I said, I haven't really had any stability problems as such, but I've had the same problem that Fozzie had, where you can't load into a particular location. It just stays on the loading screen the first time you start the sim for the day, and then every other time after that, it's fine. It's all good, not a problem. So, I don't know. Also, I'm very aware of the fact that we can't see shit. I decided to head back to live weather because there was only about half an hour's worth of flying left anyway. Yeah. Inspector says, good night all. Bedtime now. Good night, Mr. Inspector. You look after yourself there, good sir. And hopefully see you in a stream relatively soon there, mate. Pleasure to have you here, as usual. Catch you later, Brett, mate, as well. Have a good one. Look after yourself there, Mr. Plays, and hopefully catch up with you at some point tomorrow. Shane just posted something very interesting in my Discord earlier this evening, I believe. Very, very interesting. I believe I may have to make a purchase, depending on if he thinks it's any good or not. So ladies and gentlemen, if you look out to the front of the aircraft, you'll see fog. And if you look out to your left, you'll see fog. If you look behind us, you'll see fog. If you look out to the right-hand side of the aircraft, you'll see fog. And fog is an acronym for fuck all... No, that starts with A, not O. Never mind. I don't know what the fog acronym is for. What was what, David? What was what? A little bit of this and a little bit of that. What the fuck are you talking about? Fozzie, I'll let you know when I know what I'm talking about. Probably sometime in another 15, 20 years or so. And I'll get back to you on that one. I want to open up the VFR map, but I'm so concerned about it crashing the desktop that I'm just going to go off little nav map. Little nav map's better anyway. Who am I kidding? So what's the active runway down here at Cordoba for anyone who has already landed? Is it... I think based on the current wind direction, it's 05, isn't it? Or 01. However, it appears that we might need to use the ILS because can't see shit. I haven't seen Doggo in a bit. I'm just going to go make sure she's all good. 2 seconds. She's all good. She's just digging up the garden. I want ILS 19. Okay. The airport is in IFR low right now. Okay. Alright. Cool. Can't remember whether or not when I reloaded the flight plan, whether or not I loaded up the ILS for 19, so... Yeah. Could end up with me if I can't get oh, what's it called? What am I trying to think of the word for? The green, the localizer. If I can't get the localizer, I may have to try and somehow hand fly this thing in this weather, which is going to be very entertaining for you guys, I'm sure. Yeah, exactly. IFR is foggy. Icarus? Absolutely. Oh, I can see ground. Don't know whether that's a good thing or not, because it could mean I'm about to run into something, but really have to play with your toy on my foot so you keep mistaking my foot for your toy. Oh, I crashed a desktop for Fozzie. That's... Fozzie or Foggy? Just have to change 2 of the letters in your name there, Fozzie, and bang. But I know how Fozzie currently feels. You know what? I'm going to challenge myself. I'm not going to use the ILS. I am going to hand fly this in. Simply using my instruments and my synthetic vision. I'm aware that is completely and utterly stupid, probably considered illegal and not recommended, but that's why it's a sim. So... Is it just me, or has my quality gone to the dogs? Oh no. All solved. All good. Yeah, the problem is, Josh, if I come round to 2-3... I'm probably, because I can't see the airport as such, and I'm literally going to be relying on Syn Vision and instruments, I may actually lose my positioning in relation to the airport. Whereas if I stay on my current heading, I'm sort of heading towards the airport anyway. I'm aware that means I'm probably going to have a tailwind. But I figured, why not challenge myself, seeing as we had so many issues getting the sim restarted. Let's make a, you know, let's really have a go. Smashing your head into my microphone. Everyone on the other end is probably like, what the hell is this man doing? The answer is, I'm not doing anything. A certain white fluff ball is. Attack! Attack! Yeah, I know. I'm annoying. You're annoying me, so I'm annoying you. Okay? Got you. I'm gonna swing. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put little nav map as a just in case. And now I should be at a point where I can just disconnect the autopilot and hope that I am heading the right direction.
If I ever said enough times, I can never let you go when you're not mine.
Sorry, Starry Girl, I'm currently landing. No, 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 no. Just give me another couple of minutes. And you have all my attention. Airport altitude. Just so I don't have to let go of the controls and check little nav map. I think it's about 1,500 feet from memory. Oh look, looks like I've got a headwind now. 1550. Okay, I wasn't that far off, was I? Touchdown point is at 1,604 feet. Cheers, Josh. There we go, hand flying it in IFR conditions. Any airlines want to hire me?
Time moves fast when I'm with you. Went from lonely to falling in love. Watching it all unfold. Yeah. I'm not scared of
Well, Fozzie, seems like you can rely on me to get you there, even if the weather's absolute crap.
I don't wanna see you go. 'Cause
No, they don't have synthetic vision, but they have all sorts of other things. Oh my god. The wind, though, is something else. Stop. Stop. That's my hand for piloting. Stop licking it. Fast parking is what that's called. Right, so who is still landing? Oh, Blackadder's landing, but I don't think I'm going to be able to enact the drone in enough time to get his landing. Which I'm not, because he's just touched down. Is anybody else left to land, or was it just Blackadder we were waiting for? God, I hope the weather's better here tomorrow when we head off to Buenos Aires. Alright, so it looks like everybody is down. So there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I won't keep you much longer due to the issues that we had in this stream. So thank you all for coming along. That does bring us to the end of leg 84, should I say, here in Cordoba. And it also brings us to the end of our first Movember based stream here in the month of November. So huge shout out to Metas for the donation in tonight's stream, which will be going straight into the Movember accounts. For the rest of you, obviously don't stress too much. We're going to be doing these Movember based flights once a week, plus every other stream, as I mentioned at the start. 25% of all donations to the channel will be then deposited into the Movember team account as well. I personally will obviously make my contribution at a later point in the month, because there's no point starting it off with a bang. But yeah, tomorrow night we're off to Buenos Aires from here. Hopefully the weather improves tenfold, because I don't really want to do another stream of not being able to see shit. But ladies and gentlemen, legends of the highest regard and extremely dirty slews, until next time, you look after yourselves, you stay safe, you stay well, you don't do anyone I wouldn't do, and I will catch you legends in the next stream. Cheers.
You know what I like to do to her? Something I call a dirty fuzzy.